Oh no, so many Demon Hunters. Alright, let's take a look at Team Red with Demon Hunter Central here. Got ourselves Boomasaur as a Demonology, Warlike Depression. Gonna go for some Suppression, FR as a DH, Kazoo in the back, just doing circles, very corrupted. And we got Garabar at least trying to represent that Alliance, Fury as an arms warrior. I'm not sure if they're gonna go for Meme Beam. I would say Crucible's a lot better, just for the self-heals. Or maybe Reaping Flames at that point, just for the damage. We got ourselves Decapitator on Team Blue as a Fury Warrior. One as a Demon Hunter. Undead, looking amazing. We got Ani Yu as a Demon Hunter as well. P-Blood as a Rogue. And Stabberoni as yet another Rogue. I want to say Assassination. It's looking very bony. Even his daggers look very, very bony. It looks like it's going to be Decapitator first versus... Kazoo. Oh my goodness. Kazoo, dude. Kazoo had like the best... Back in last patch, he had the best tanky build for Demon Hunter. Like every trick in the book, he had all of it, dude. But now that no more tank trinkets, we haven't seen Kazoo in a bit. But I'm pretty sure he's still going to do really well. He's actually just replacing all that with a bunch of corruptions. Decapitator already taking quite a bit of a hurting, but looks like he's going to maintain his health as best as possible. Rotating Disarm onto Kazoo. Zerka Raging out of that in prison. Does not get the charge for Kazoo though. Looks like he is playing Stormbolt. I might have missed it for a second. Decapitator still rocking his own Gladiator Mog. Looking like a Gladiator on Orc in the pits, dude. An Orc thrown into the pits. Looking like actually he's trying to get away from Kazoo. Is going to go for some cooldowns. Charge, heal right after. Looking like he maybe wants to hold on to Enriched Regeneration, but looks like he might want to use it here. Is going to go for his massive heal. Bloodthirst needs to come out ASAP. That's going to be some TDs far enough. Can't tell whose it is, but I think it was going to be Kazoo's more than anybody since this man is looking pretty corrupted. I'm expecting Visions of Beyond. Going to be playing with Tendrils. Decapitator should be able to kill Tendrils. Vision from Beyond attack, so he actually does cloak it in order to get away from it. That's going to be a 3-minute cooldown. He won't be able to get away from the next Vision from Beyond. Decapitator not looking all that good, and oh, going down to the Rodden weapon. The mass satanically slaps and one. The Warlock is up next is Demonology. I'm going to try if he can send his pet over to Kazoo to get maybe some resources going. Looks like Kazoo is playing with the TDs, which do have in PvP like a they have a limited time when they can be used. Like I think it's like an internal cooldown, so you can't just have a bunch of them firing off back to back, which I guess is nice. One, replacing his pet, I think. What? No, it looks like the pet actually just got stunned by Kazoo. Maybe he was trying to resummon a new one. Fear onto Kazoo. He actually is going to trinket out of the fear. Interrupting one is going to go for the gateway. Trying to see if he can make some distance from Kazoo. Kazoo uses the land aside in order to not get hit by Mohornical Dance. And it's going to try to close the gap with one. Going to be a death call running in the direction of Fear to fall. Mohornical Dance still coming out for one either way. Just trying to get himself some resources. Into Reflect. Going to be stunned by Kazoo since he cannot interrupt while Reflect is up. Trying to land yet another fear. Going to be Think from Beyond attacking him to break that fear, actually doing a little bit of damage. But Metamorphosis is up for Kazoo. Lots of self-healing. One going for the wall is going to get himself a big fat tyrant rolling. Handle Dunce coming out right after. Looks like it's going to go for a cloak himself for any corruptions that are around him. Into a Shadow Fear onto the Eye Beam for Kazoo. And that tyrant is actually doing quite a bit of damage. The imps are also really ramping up. Kazoo still has a lot of self-healing available. Vision of Perfection rocking for one. That's going to be another tyrant attacking him. Kazoo's actually under a lot of pressure. Still has demon form though. Big slaps from the tentacle rod down weapon. Interrupting one for just a second. Short stun onto Kazoo. Tentacle down. Still coming out for one. Same chicken. Proccing here. Kazoo doesn't even go to remove it. He just continuing to pump as much damage into one as possible. It's going to be death call onto Kazoo for second. Reflect for one, so he will not get interrupted. Landing the fear onto Kazoo for second. Try to land another one. More handle downs, but he's dropping super low in health. Kazoo still has meta. It looks like one actually rage quit out of that one. Looks like he just bailed. He knew what was happening. He knew. Don't leave like that, boys. I want to see the numbers, man. I don't blame you, though. I don't blame you. Wait, Kazoo, dude. I think he might have too many corruptions. I think he just might make him too strong with all these corruptions. Looking like he's just going to IB pass. Why is P-Blood's hell gone? Trying to see if he can just one-shot Kazoo, big in the shot, throwing a bike at him, cheap shot to fall. Is that going to be enough damage? Kazoo is still alive through all this. Evasion coming out for P-Blood. Darkness coming in for Kazoo. That tentacle doesn't care for evasion. Looks like Blood is just going to take a lot of damage. Cloaker shot is coming out, killing that tentacle. Kazoo is still surviving somehow. TT flying off in a random direction. Looks like Kazoo might be dead here. Does he survive? He does go for a little bit of a self-heal. Needs to grab eyes to find P-Blood immediately. Could be the answer to him right now with a cold blood. Going to be almost a cheap shot landing on him. Kazoo finally getting hit with a cheap shot, and Blood does take take him out. After all that raw damage and pressure out of Kazuki Blood, narrowly scored a kill on the guy. Narrowly got it. That was a tough one. Boomstar picking up the eye immediately, letting the pit run over to P-Blood, trying to get him out as soon as he can. That's going to be another Demonology Warlock, trying to see if he can fight through. There is a Demon Hunter on Team Red, or on Team Blue still, 1 EU, so maybe that's going to be Boomasaur's match here, unless he can play around it. Nether Portal coming out for Boom. He's going to get himself a Tyrant up and running to extend the duration of all the pets into a Trinket out of the stun. Trying to land a Hand down. Does get a Hand down. That's going to be quite a lot of demons chasing after P-Blood. He can't really slow them down. So they're all actually just going to do auto attacks to him. Boom is coming in on the other side. Tyrant is nowhere to be found. Random Tyrant spawning though. That is going to be blind onto Boomasaur. P-Blood is going to be surrounded by all the pets. Trying to see if he can run past him. Killing that tentacle very quickly. And it's going to be Nightblade onto Boomasaur. Blood. Not looking all that healthy right now. Not a lot of health left. Not a lot of blood left in him most likely. That's going to be another Felguard. And oh my goodness. Boomasaur taken out of that rogue with somewhat relative ease. One already get attacked by the tentacle, dude. Already lost like 10% of his health from one tentacle. Oh my god. Boomasaur trying to see if he can find his way around another tentacle spawning one, having to kill it, dude. And that tentacle is supposed to have an internal cooldown too, like 13 seconds, 15 seconds. So I don't know if that actually applies or not. Wire Beam coming out for one right now into a Metamorphosis, stunning all the pets for Boomasaur. Boom is got out in the open exposed. He does have a lot of defenses though. He has Reflect, he has Wall and everything. So you might want to use it. Boo! Holy shit, that bike just came out of nowhere. That bike actually spawned from the wall. Boom didn't even see that thing coming at him. Wouldn't even press Wall fast enough there. There's no way. That's going to be Onio flying up in the air. The pressure is just going to stay down below. Going to go for a little bit of a restyle. Actually could have went up in the air too to have a Goku Super Saiyan fight up above. If he got himself a bigger haze bug, he would have actually done more damage than Onio did. Maybe pop a blur with it too. That would have been perfect for him. But I guess he decided to wait it out. Going to be stunned by Onio. It's just trying to get around Depression. Huge damage. Depression got Trinket. And I think Depression is just going to go. Oh my god. The Trinkets on the Demon Hunter. First bike in a single go. And now Destrigad just obliterates Depression. And FR and Garba are the next ones, boys. What the hell? Holy crap. 35% base leech, 65 in meta. What? Really? That's insane. That seems like a lot of leech. That seems like maybe a little bit too much leech. How did we get here? How did we get here? I'm a Demon Hunter has 3 leech pieces. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. It looks like FR is the one with all the leech pieces. Okay, C-Work with his Demon Hunter. Okay, I was thinking it was maybe Onio or somebody else, but looks like it's going to be Onio versus FR. Getting hit with a stun. It's going to be Onio. Still, again, trying to find a way to deal with FR. It's going to go flying up in the air immediately. You're just going to go for the hit and run. Commit as much damage. How is he still taking damage? Oh my god, it looks like he was just taking damage from those Fell Lances, even though he looked like he was line of sighting them. Onio got an FR low enough. You could just throw a bike at him. Just stun, bike, and maybe done. So FR needs to be aware of the trinkets, and only being next to this wall, that bike could come from the wall. Destragath destroyed Depression, Destragath. I can't even come up with a good joke for that one, dude. I was trying to come up with a joke. Looks like FR is actually on the run, stun onto FR. He trinkets out of it immediately, throwing his own Destragath trinket on Onio. Gained quite a lot of healing from the Metamorphosis. Going to be Onio getting Metamorphosis as well. FR getting hit with an Imprison for a second. Stun. That's going to be a bike hitting him. Oh my god. Huge damage out of nowhere. With the Reaping Flames to follow, FR is in desperate spot, looking for the blur, looking for any kind of heals. I don't think he's even running a heal-heavy build, though. Wishes he had Crucible for this one, just looking to run around circles. I mean, I guess on the use also out. He's trying to see. Oh, what? Did he end up getting Reaping Flames on him either way? And what happened to Garibird? Did Garibird just DC? Oh my god, what was that damage? Kazoo had 3.4 million damage on only 1 kill. I actually hate the same. It's so good, El Potato. It's so good, my man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. All these trinkets are doing a lot, but only you. Oh my god, dude. Reaper Flame is actually top of his damage. Holy shit! Is he just using this thing on cooldown? And then the bike. We did what? 50k. He used it twice. So it shows percentage health. So that's basically 38% of someone's health with spine. So this thing altogether did 2 shots. So basically each did about 25, a little over 25, a quarter of someone's health in damage. And used this hit 4 times, which maybe hit some pets. So this one's hard. So remote guidance basically does about 25% of someone's health. Spine of Eruption does about 38%. He did so very little in terms of damage, but he got so many kills. I guess it's just the burst damage, right? Whoa. That looks kind of cool. Dude, that was insane. That was huge amounts of damage. 120k bike, 120k spine, 160k flame from the bike. What?